Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Wayne Hills Origins, the road to SDA 2025, only on Wayne Hills TV, as we are now just days away from SDA here at Wayne Hills. As always, my name is Rocco Coppola, and today I'm joined by two of our White Palm captains. One of us right now, Isabella Donato. Avery Sapril will be joining me on the set later on. Bella, you're often very vocal on how excited you get for SDA every year. How are you feeling for this year's edition?
I'm really excited. Most of the captains on both sides are like all of my friends and like everyone in my friend group, people I've known forever. So just it's like a really fun group of girls and I'm just really excited.
Yeah, everybody's just excited. It feels a little different this time around, just like because we're seniors and I feel like the stakes, I don't know, they feel a little higher. I'm not the one that's performing, but I don't know. I think they're just, it just hits a little different.
I just think that competitiveness is very like strong this year.
Right. So anyways, you did cheerleading for over 12 years and you've done SDA ever since you got to high school. When did you start becoming a performer or a dancer, so to say? And did anybody inspire you to start? Was it family? Was it programs?
My mom signed me up for dance when I was 2. And then I did competitive dancing when I was 7. And I did that up until I was about 13.
Okay, so you're definitely well experienced for moments like this. Now, this is your first year being a captain. How does it feel knowing that you get to perform center stage with Avery Sapril, who you're very close friends with?
I love Avery. We've been friends since like 6th grade, which is like, 7 years of friendship at this point.
Yeah.
So it's very fun. We've wanted this since freshman year. So it's just like very exciting that it's like finally happening. And it's like literally today was the first day and we woke up, we were like, wait, this is actually happening. So it's just really fun.
Yeah, everybody was loud. I went to the Gifford gym, both teams just loud. Yep. Can't get any louder than that. So everybody knows you're as caring of a person as one could possibly be. And you're willing to go out of your way to help the people around you. As a captain, what does embracing the leadership role mean to you?
I feel like it's about like when you get into practice, like if your dance fills, you have 40 girls. So that's 40 brains that work at 40 different paces and you have to like be very good with accommodating like the pace that every girl learns at. So I feel like if you can pull some girls to the side or host extra helps or like even just like cheer them on, like give them the motivation, I feel like anything really helps. So I feel like you just have to be very accommodating and like aware of like where each girl works at their pace.
Yeah, exactly. Being a captain, just like you just got to know where some girls belong. You got to help them figure out where they belong, how to get there, reach the level they want to achieve.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. It's definitely not easy. And with that being said, you're performing in front of a lot of people. I mean, this is a packed out gym we're talking about. Cameras everywhere. What does it mean to you that you get to perform under the bright lights in front of all your family and all your friends?
I'm really excited. This is something like I haven't really shown my family any videos from practice. They've obviously seen like my props, my costumes, but they haven't seen the dance at all. They haven't heard my music. So I'm very excited to show them.
Surprising, huh?
Yes. I kind of just want them to see it all together because I feel like a lot of people don't realize like captains, when you see the 6-minute dance, everything that you just saw between 0 and 6 minutes was the captains. They did everything.
Yeah,
I think it's I'm just really excited for my parents and like my brother to see everything that we did. Yeah,
keeping it as a surprise, definitely. It hits a little different and it just means a little more. And I think that's great that you're keeping it a surprise, that you're hoping to just impress them, make them proud. And that's great to hear. So, Bella, it's great to see some new faces taking on the captain's role, as I know you're definitely up for the task to lead the people on your team. So I say good luck and thank you for coming on here.
Thank you.
Now, coming up next is our other White Palm captain, Avery Sapril. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the set. I'm now joined by White Palm's other captain, Avery Sapril. Avery, same question that I asked Bella. How excited are you for this year's SDA?
I'm very excited. I feel like this has been like built up since literally May. And we've been working so hard and now it's like all just paying off and it's so exciting to like see everything come together. Like when you have like a vision and then like you actually like see it in real life, it's just like a very exciting feeling. And it's just like also the memories that we're making, which are really nice too.
Exactly. Senior year, and you're going out full throttle. This is your time to shine now. Everybody else that you know as captains, just about our overalls, seniors, obviously. It's very exciting this year. As I was telling Bella before, it hits different, and the stakes they feel like they just matter so much more. Now, as always, Wayne Hills Origins asks, as the show states in its name, when did you start becoming a dancer or a performer, and how did it happen? Was it family, personal choice? Was it a program?
I've been dancing since I was very little. I think my mom just signed me up. It's something I just always enjoyed doing. And then in high school, I started doing cheer, which is definitely different. But I like them both, very different. Yeah, but they definitely both like influenced my like passion for SDA.
I mean, it's definitely helped you out just as a performer in general, because like obviously they're not the same thing, but they're in the same category, the same tier, under the same umbrella, I should say. And like I mentioned before, we have new faces taking on the role of being a captain. Not just Bella, but you too. You are also a captain for the first time. How does that feel to you?
It's definitely a lot of work. I think people underestimate how much captains really do. As Bella was saying before, it is a lot of work, but it's just so rewarding. So it all pays off in the end. And it's just like a great experience, just like the leadership aspects of everything and like being organized and being on top of everything. So I think it's just like a great thing to experience if it's something you're interested in.
Absolutely, without a question, or without a doubt, I should say. The Gifford Gym is always very packed year in and year out for SDA. How do you mentally prepare yourself knowing that the spotlight, like the lights and the cameras, they're literally going to be on you the entire time that you're performing, especially when it's time for White Palm? So how does that just impact you, or like, how do you mentally prepare yourself for being a captain and being in the spotlight?
I think you just have to remember that like you've been working on this dance for so many months and like having practices for the past 2 months. So like at the end of the day, you just have to be confident in yourself and like what you've been working on. And also it's just like the excitement and like the adrenaline you get during the show is really just what like powers you through, because you're just like so excited about everything that like you almost just like forget about all the like worries that you have. And like at the end of the day, it's just a matter of like having fun and like, yes, it's a competition, but like going out there and like that's like what you remember, like the feeling of like being out there with like the rest of your team and like knowing that like your family and friends are watching you. Like that's really just what like I feel like mentally you're like focusing on.
It's memories to be made for the rest of your life. And speaking of family, family is always very important, and so are friends, obviously. How does that make you feel knowing all of them are watching you perform on the biggest night of your dancing career?
I mean, it's just like a great feeling to have that support and just like obviously like always working hard and, you know, just trying to do your best. And so that obviously we want everyone to enjoy the show. So that's all that I could ask for.
All that you could ask for, indeed. Well, Avery, SDA hasn't even started yet, technically, and you and Bella already looked like the perfect duo for the White Palm, for the white team. I want to thank you for coming on, and I wish you both the best of luck.
Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this episode of Wayne Hills Origins. Truly an exciting event coming up this week, and we're all very excited. Again, SDA here at Wayne Hills is this weekend. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, whether it's through the live stream or in person, don't miss it. With that being said, have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you soon.